Typically, the clothes seen this week on the runways won't appear in stores for another 6 months. But the newly revived Halston brand decided to use a different merchandising strategy. The label, backed by investor and movie mogul Harvey Weinstein, teamed with online fashion retailer Net-a-Porter to sell 2 outfits the day after the runway show. Over 15,000 orders were placed by the day of the show, according to Net-a-Porter. Senior fashion reporter Teri Agins reports from the Halston show.
Well, we worked with the Halston team, and Marco Zanini showed us his beautiful designs for the collection. And we picked 2 pieces that we thought would encapsulate the mood of the collection in the traditional colors. And we very luckily have them. And we wanted to make sure that our customers, who will all be viewing this through the various media, would be able to actually access it. It's the equivalent of walking by a window, seeing something beautiful that you want, running in and be able to get it, rather than being told you must wait 6 months to get it.
And this is the first time you've ever done something this quickly, this quick of a turnaround.
And this is the first time, and hopefully not the last time. It's a great experiment in testing the consumer appetite for seeing something and just digesting it and then reaching out to buy it. And it's also a great way of getting this new great Halston brand out to the market, making sure that women who are out there who will ultimately buy the collection are as educated about the brand as possible.
As you know, many have tried. This is like I think you're number 6 in line or so. So how do you feel like, why do you think that you feel like, I mean, when you came here, you're like, God, I wonder if this line is jinxed or not. I mean, can I actually do it? So I'm just kind of curious, how do you feel about this? Because this is not the first time this is done.
You know, I try not to think about it. This is a new project, and I always think forward. And I try not, that was their take, this is our take. Mm-hmm. I don't want to even compare the 2 things. Okay. Halston has always been a reference of mine. So, since I was a kid, being passionate about fashion, I grew up with a worship for Halston. And I was like a sponge, absorbing, like, one page of the book, we all have one day, the other one. So I know that the Halston's books, like, for page 1 to last page. And that, created an archive in my mind of images, of ideas, of mood for the collection.
Mm-hmm. I'm one of the few reporters here probably old enough to remember Halston in the 70s, but I'm just curious, I've seen all the different reincarnations, so what makes you think that this time it's going to work?
I think that it's very close to his original thought process. It's an homage, and yet it's something new. So I think it's an exciting time, for fashion, and I think the reintroduction of this label, goes along with that. Look, I'll tell you what makes me think so. I see women watching the clothes and going, wow. That's what makes me say, okay.
Okay, and then lastly, are you going to invest in more fashion companies? Is this
maybe? Maybe. The biggest thing to me was that Liza Minnelli loved this. That made my day.
Yeah, and Liza wore it.
And she wore Halston to come here. She's going to wear Halston everywhere, and she's wearing the new Halston.
Okay, great. Thank you.